do you have different methods of breaking down roles too? Are there certain things or certain like superstitions that you have about how you break down something before you go into a room?
I don't know. The way I just like break down a role, I read the script. The first few times I read it, I try to do it like dry, not really adding anything to it, like personality wise, just so I can get the lines down. And what I like to do when I just film my auditions is I just like try it. I film it one way like a bunch of times, and then and this is something my acting coach just told me to do. He was like, just do it different. Don't think about it. Don't even plan how you're gonna do it different, but just say it different. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Sure. But I just did it, and I was like, oh, wait. And I think it's just something that's just amazing about auditions, and specifically self-tapes. It's just finding the beauty in mistakes. There's so many times where I'll mess up on a line, and then I try to, like, jump back into it. But that mistake is something I could have never thought of, and it ends up being really good. And it's not anything anyone else can think of because it was a mistake. And so it's going to be completely different from everybody else, and it's just this unique kind of touch to your audition that makes you really stand out.
Yeah. And I do that as well, but when preparing for a role, like when you got the role, no matter how small, no matter if it's small, big, whatever, I will always create a playlist for my character. We both do that.
Ooh.
And it could be like off, it could be kind of off from what like the writers think that they would listen to. Because I remember in Saturdays, I made a whole playlist for my character because I would listen to that every single day on the van ride to set. And me and my castmates, we would also like, this sounds kind of crazy, but we would meditate to Rihanna. And
I love that.
And when you see the show, like, you're gonna know why we meditate to Rihanna, like why we needed that energy. But because in like, okay, we were like doing school and they're like, okay guys, work, like do your schoolwork and stuff, but they like leave the room for a few seconds and we're like, all right, meditation time. We put on Woo by Rihanna. We would sit in a circle. We would go like, whatever, to Woo by Rihanna, and then we would walk in a set with this like newfound confidence. Like we were literally walking a runway show. We would be silent, skating, like tying our laces, go on set and we'd kill it. And they were like, whoa, what did you guys do? And we're like, Rihanna. I love Rihanna. That's who.